Whether you know it as the Dimensions update, the Sky Island update, or the Aether update, we've all been hearing about this thing for a very, very long time now, and since the mixed reception to the Minecraft Wild update, there's been a lot more people talking about this, and there's been a huge resurgence in the amount of people talking about this potential update, which is why in this video we are going to be addressing the rumours, we're going to be talking about it, and expressing our thoughts on the possibility of there being the Minecraft 1.20 Dimensions update. Will it actually happen? Who knows? But with that being said, let's get right into things. Before we address this potential Minecraft 1.20 Dimensions update, we need to talk about Minecraft 1.19, which is the next upcoming update, also known as the Minecraft Wild update. We've all heard about this and we've talked about it many times, but just in case you live under a rock and you do not know, this update is bringing all new changes to the swamps, it's adding frogs, it's adding the warden, adding the deep dark, and it's bringing along with it ancient cities, along with a bunch of other features. It's quite a good update, but as I said, so far there's been quite a mixed reception to this update. People either love it or do not like it at all. That people are so mixed about this, and although most of us can agree the features it brings are cool, it really does not live up to the hype of the Caves and Cliffs update or even the Nether update. And that is why recently there's been so many people looking to the future and talking about this potential Dimensions update, which has been in talks for a very long time now. Ever since the Nether and the Ender was added to Minecraft, there's been people asking for Mojang to continue on this trend by adding more. The main one you've probably heard about is the Aether. This is actually a very old dimension in Minecraft, but it was actually created as a mod, interestingly by someone that now works at Mojang, King B Dogs, and this mod allowed us to go to the Aether, which is basically a sky dimension, very perfect, very nice looking, very cloudy, sky-like. It's awesome. I'm sure you've all saw that meme of people trying to build a portal out of glowstone with a water bucket and it not working. That is how old the Aether mod is. People have been talking about this mod for a very long time, and because of the mod's popularity and how many people love it, there's been so many people talking about the possibility of it actually coming to Minecraft. Now you may be thinking, what is the likelihood of this actually coming to the game? And as I said earlier, I think it's very likely. Even putting all the rumours and the speculation aside for a moment, let's look at the facts, right? Mojang have officially employed the developer of the Aether mod, King B Dogs, who is now working at Mojang. Mojang plan their updates in advance by about 2 years. That's an estimate, about 3 to 2 years. They know what they are doing well before the update is announced. With that being said, looking at when King B Dogs officially joined Mojang, it lines up perfectly with some kind of announcement for an Aether dimension. Now of course I know there would be problems with Mojang actually calling it the Aether dimension, but nevertheless there's always been kind of Easter eggs in Minecraft about some kind of sky dimension or dream dimension, and even if we look on the Minecraft feedback website a moment, there's a bunch of things that could back up the existence of Mojang actually working on some kind of sky update or sky dimension. I've shown these many times in previous videos, but there's things like pet dragons and the actual sky dimension with so many votes. And the interesting part about this, these are actually under review by Mojang. This means that Mojang are taking these features into consideration and they're weighing the pros and the cons of actually adding these to the game. There's so many interesting things here that hint to the existence of Mojang working on some kind of a sky update or sky dimension. So with that being said, I think that definitely sometime soon we will have to hear something about this. The biggest thing for me that makes me think in the back of my mind that Mojang are actually working on this update is the fact that they listen to the community. There's many other game developers that just put out updates for their games without any care in the world, but then there's Mojang who actually listens to the community and adds things based upon what the community wants. Let's look at the Caves and Cliffs update, for example. That entire update was brought into existence by the community. Mojang would not have done that if the community did not ask for it so much. Then we've got the Nether update, one of the most barren dimensions in the game at the time. The community let Mojang know they would like it updated, and we got the Nether update. Even on a micro scale, not even looking at each individual update, within the Nether update itself, people were saying things like, we want more structures, we want more mobs, we want more biomes, and Mojang added it. That is the incredible thing about this. So we know that Mojang is always out there, keeping their eye on the community, listening to everything everyone has to say, and that's why I believe that the likelihood of some kind of a dimension update is so likely. Mojang have said in the past, and I forgot who this quote is officially from, but Mojang have stated that they want to add more dimensions and they want to implement more dimensions, but only once the current ones are in a state they are happy with. So when the Nether is in a state they're happy with, when the End is in a state they're happy with, they want to add more dimensions. Now, it depends on your thoughts of what is complete as to if Mojang is happy with them, but I would say that the Nether is in a very complete state. It's very, very modern, very new, got a lot of features, and some people actually prefer the Nether to the overworld itself, whereas the End, I think it's just still a bit barren, empty, lacks content. So there's always a possibility that Mojang would go and update the End before doing this sky dimension, but yeah, that may vary based on your thoughts of what is complete. Let's not forget we got the combat update which added end cities and a bunch of other things, so who knows, maybe in Mojang's mind and the developers' minds that dimension could actually be complete. But if you like this kind of new series I've started talking about rumours and speculation out there and the likelihood of these things actually happening, be sure to let me know down below in the comments and drop a like on this video. I kind of hinted at it earlier with the End update, but there's been so many people talking about the possibility of an End update 3.0, so if that's something you're interested in seeing, be sure you let me know and I'll be sure to cover that in a future video. But it's been me, ItzJhief, everyone. Have an amazing day, go play some Minecraft, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.